Well, welcome to Hangman Tarot. We're going to get started here with our celebrity tarot card readings. So we are going to be doing Sadie Sink today, and we're going to find out a little bit about her as well as some things around her zodiac sign and her birth chart. If you would, please hit subscribe. My name is Jordan. I'm Hangman Tarot. We're going to get started. So we're just going to get straight into things. Sadie Sink is an American actress. She's known for her role as Susan Ballard in American Odyssey. She's also appeared on Broadway with credits including Annie and The Audience. In 2016, she joined the cast of the Netflix supernatural fiction series Stranger Things. She's an Aries sun sign, a moon sign Gemini. I think that pretty much sums it up. Let me see here. I think ascending Gemini. Okay. Okay, anyway, this was a request, FYI, by the way, by Lawaya? I don't know. God. Like, why can't I get these names correct? Stay. Hold on. There. Is it even? Kind of. Okay. So, anyway, this was requested by Lawaya. Lawaya. Thank you for your request. I very much appreciate it. She is a subscriber of mine. Again, go hit subscribe. We are going to get started. We're going to find out currently where this actress is at energetically, trying to find any situations, challenges, around the situation that she might be dealing with, as well as, a likely outcome or conclusion to whatever it is that does come up in the cards. We're going to find out a little bit about her past, as well as things that are, presently happening, and anything upcoming or ahead for her, and probably trying to find the most defining event in her spotlight life. Okay, so we're gonna get started right now. I swear to God, I'm gonna start. Write down the timing on these. All right, let's get started. All right, again, we're going to be dealing with Sadie Sink, trying to find out what the universe would like us to know, what we would like to know about Sadie Sink, what it is the universe thinks that maybe she currently needs to know. Knight of Pentacles upright. We also have our World card that's in reverse. And then we have our Three of Swords. Alrighty. Those last two cards are in reverse, just to let you know. All right, so she is dealing with some sort of heartbreak or something that maybe has met its ending, or it's, shut down time, but it's not like a lucky in love type of thing, because there's definitely some heartbreak or some sort of conflict that is coming within and around the situation. The situation is around this person, and she's trying to debate whether or not she can trust this person. Is this person who appears to be really stable, really secure, really safe? Is this person, am I able to trust this person? Is honestly what she's trying to feel, and will she feel safe around this person? As far as this World in reverse, it's just like there's no content, there's no completion, there's nothing that feels right about it. The luck is not on the side of this situation, again, because the conclusion of this would be, some sort of heartbreak, some sort of conflict. And it's definitely surrounding anything that has to do with something that has changed within the relationship. And there was probably a conversation or some sort of communication back and forth. Could have even been really messed up words, yakking at each other, just pissed off to the nines. So that's what she's dealing with. This could actually even be a friendship. It could be a relationship. It could end up being something, her dealing with, out in the work world. My ear is all plugged up. I cannot hear. So anything to do with the outer situation, as far as this relationship goes, is it's definitely like very materialistic. This person that she's dealing with, very much about the outsides of themselves, very much into, you know, how they look and their ego and how much self-confidence they have, and, you know, how high is their self-esteem. I mean, they're good to go, but for her, there's a whole other aspect to this. She's really learning about not so much trusting like who someone says they are, but like really trying to just be offish and stand backish until you can trust this person. And again, you just don't fucking know people. You never know people. All right. We're going to get into our next part here. We're going to get into the past. So something that she dealt with within the past. 8 of Wands, 5 of Wands. Those are both upright. The Hierophant, upright. Okay, in the past, when dealing with some sort of guidance, the conclusion to this situation was that there was some sort of guidance, and it was probably a little more traditional than she would have preferred. It was probably something that had to do with structure in which she wasn't really privy to, or structure that she wasn't really like excited about, or it could even mean that she kind of was putting her foot on the brake to any kind of traditional, like you have to type of things. She just wasn't interested in all of that. And she felt as if a lot of that had to do with the outer situation. So that was the conclusion that she came to, was just kind of listening to her inner guidance, her inner intuition, her inner voice. The situation at hand was some sort of movement, some sort of change that had a lot of speed, and it was really quick. And it was almost like it was bringing so much momentum that it brought a lot of chaos with it too. So something in the past having to do with her passion, could have had something to do with her craft, you know, just anything that was at the core of who she was really being tested here when she got into the situation. And it definitely could have put her in a place where, you know, just kind of like lingering in that conflict, lingering in the chaos, and, you know, however that resonates. But it was definitely something that was super impulsive. But she still had determination. She still had this drive. She still stuck to her guns on, you know, whatever it was that she was dealing with. She still, you know, like didn't bend the rules. She just like stuck to the program, even though, you know, it brought a lot of crazy fast energy, and it was chaotic. I cannot hear. Hold on. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so we're going to find out what is presently going on with Miss Sink. We're going to find out, you know, what Sadie's got going on presently and getting into that upcoming stuff, okay? Ooh. Where'd you go? Wait. Okay, so there's some action currently going on as far as maybe a judgment of just kind of being abrasive with being judgmental. So it's just coming in, just not thinking about it, maybe not looking at the entirety of the picture, maybe not looking at every single aspect in the situation, because there is prospects here. Whatever the situation at hand is that the prospects or the choices, she's really learning how to have those in her life, to have those and to still feel that safety, that stillness, still feel like, okay, I'm here, I'm good, I'm okay. But yeah, she just judges all of those things very, very harshly when it comes to that. And she feels as if, you know, this would be a distraction if she got into, you know, more of a relationship or furthered the relationship. But she's definitely thinking about prospects, choices, and relationships. So the situation is, how much do you judge this fucking person? And she, you know, she's trying to figure that out. How much do you judge this person? And the challenge is, how do I choose these people? And she's just really trying to learn how to do that, because she's not a pro at it yet. You know, she's taking her time. She's trying to figure those things out. But again, you know, she's a little bit younger. She's adorable. She's adorable. You're a redhead. You are beautiful. You are just amazing, youthful. This girl is amazing. She's so cute. And I don't watch Stranger Things. My daughter does. But I don't watch Stranger Things. I don't watch anything that she's in. I literally have just met this person because of this request. I didn't even know this existed, but she's just she's adorable. I can't even express it enough. Okay, so the conclusion or the outcome here is that if, you know, if there was a loving connection here, if there was a feeling, you know, of anything, you know, to express, she just feels like she's going to hold back on this for a little bit. There's too much distraction. She, you know, she lacks engagement of it anyway. She doesn't want to emotionally involve herself as far as, you know, you would want to. I don't think that that age you'd want to involve yourself anyway, especially if you're on the path, you know, that she's on. I don't think that she wants to be that busy like that. You would have to create a lot of space for another human being. So she's avoiding that as much as she can. And that was currently kind of where her energy was. So that just confirmed that for me. Let's find out something that is upcoming. Okay, so that prospects card is popping up again. So upcoming, there's definitely some sort of a situation here when it comes to communication, lacking communication, and there's a lot of deceit kind of lingering around it as well. So some kind of like pretending something's not going on, adding into the fact that, you know, this is a confusing thing already. The stability within the prospects. So the prospects or the choices or her trying to learn how to choose something or choose somebody is really coming back to play. And yeah, so upcoming, she is going to fall into this distraction. She will choose. Again, there will be some sort of communication that's kind of not truthful from whoever she chooses, the prospect or the choice, or, you know, maybe there was a couple different people she could choose from. One of them was talking shit. Okay. So when you talk shit, you get into these relationships because you're believing their shit talk. And then all of a sudden you're fucking distracted. You're in love with the wrong person. And it's not a great space to be, but she'll feel as if it's like a stable ground. She'll feel as if it's okay. In the beginning, but then she'll start noticing the structure start falling in and caving in a little bit, because she's going to be like extremely healing, loving. She's going to be very intuitive with this person, very connected with this person, but it will not be receptive. I don't know why. This is not happening. Okay. Let's find out Miss Sadie Sink's most defining event. Let's find out anything surrounding it, some information on it. So let's get out that most specific, most defining event or experience or moment within her being in that spotlight with having that, you know, bright light, the Hollywood lights upon her. Let's find out. I'm excited to find out. I haven't done the spread yet, so. Okay, it's hard to be the Queen of Cups. It really is. It is a really good gig. It's like one of the most loving, most emotionally aware type of gigs that you could have. I mean, if you want to date somebody or have somebody as, you know, I would say like somebody who's emotionally strong, but they're not afraid of their emotions, and then they're not overly emotional. But yeah, that is not a bad place to be. Okay, so there's a lacking of empathy for whatever happened here in this situation, a lack of balance. There was, you know, a lot of fire, power, ambition, drive, charisma. There was a lot of like fancy fucking things that were surrounding the situation, but there was so much fear put into it that it made it so that it kind of came into a place where almost like she thought, okay, so there was like an accomplishment that she was making or had, and she was content in it. There was like, you know, like a happy, I'm good to go here. I'm expanding here. I'm fine here. I'm creative here. I'm doing the things here. I'm definitely whole. And it was almost like she was very much almost into that place, but something happened and it had to do with another individual. So this could have been a Queen of Wands. Okay. Two like-minded people. There was very like-minded people. There was something going on as far as like maybe a position or some sort of job or some sort of gig or some sort of place within, you know, working on craft stuff or like, you know, like her, you know, whatever makes her tick, whatever that is, whatever she was working on. It was almost like this person just did not didn't see it anyway. I mean, this person probably had more of the zazazu, whatever that means. It was like they're very like-minded. They're very alike. They even have the same length hair. They have the same length, same color probably, but they both have fair skin. They're definitely kind of almost like they should have been like kind of combative, but they weren't. Okay, because again, there was a lack of empathy. Only because the balance of it was off. So she wasn't chosen for something. She was put, it was almost like somebody was put in her place. Okay. And that was a really defining moment in her life, again, because it changed it, it shifted it, it turned it, because it was almost in this one place and then it went over here. So, I mean, that could probably resonate with several human beings who are an actor, an actress. But this is what these cards came out as. And that was really interesting. That was interesting. All right, let's get a likely outcome. I'm just going to do a couple cards here, just, you know, to see where we're at as far as her likely movement or her action towards the next few things that she has lined up, or for whatever she has upcoming that she has to do or get involved in. 6 of Cups. So she's definitely dealing with some past stuff. Trying not to deal with the karma stuff. She doesn't, you know, she's not fancy on that right now. As well as that trauma. So okay. Some sort of trauma here, something that she had to go in the past and dig in. It's not something that she's really keen on doing. This is a really negative feeling. This is a negative movement forward, because again, going into the past and trying to, you know, like dig up whatever you can is just like a lot of work. Yes, I will definitely do an update on that. I have I think maybe 2 readings on them, but I definitely will. I'll have that on my list. Thanks for your request, Jennifer. So the 6 of Cups, again, is just indicating to me the memories, something maybe in the childhood situation, but karma was not on her side when dealing with this kind of thing. This could be her kind of digging this up again for the shadow work and trying to alchemize it. It could be her, you know, maybe for a new role she has, or it could just simply be because she's trying to get away from some sort of trauma. She's trying to get in a place where she's content with this, you know, these memories and this harshness, and anything that lacks emotion, love, or, you know, growth or whatever healing. She's not digging that, but that's where she's likely to be coming about. That's where her energy is moving towards. And it's almost like there is somebody around her, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, who's extremely passive about it, and they're not supportive. And they're probably really greedy, but there's a lot of self and ego surrounding the decisions that they make based off of SADIE or based around SADIE, whatever that means. But yeah, some chaos. There's a little bit of chaos ahead of her, and a likely outcome again, or, you know, some sort of conclusion along the way will be that the conflict and, you know, a little bit of grief, getting into that shadow work. You're definitely going to cry. You're definitely going to be upset. It's just waking up. Okay, please hit subscribe to Hangman Tarot if you would, please and thank you. Go ahead and click that bell. Oh. There. And go ahead and click that bell. You're going to receive all my notifications for Hangman Tarot. And when you do, you'll get all your future love readings, general predictions, celebrity tarot, celebrity news tarot, you name it. You won't miss a thing here. Also share, like, and follow if you would. Please and thank you on all of your social media, as well as check out my social media in the details box. Go ahead and check that out. And you can request a celebrity. Please leave a comment or email or any of those social media platforms. Go ahead and get a hold of me on there also. I will answer. Other than that, please enjoy the rest of your middle of the weekday. Bye.